The year was 1971. Moinal Hossain, a young man with a heart full of dreams, lived in a small village nestled in the heart of East Bengal. Life was simple, the air filled with the songs of birds and the laughter of children. Moinal, a farmer by profession, would spend his days tending to his land, the fertile soil yielding bountiful crops under his care. He was deeply connected to his land, his family, and his village. The rhythm of life was unhurried, each day a reflection of the one before. However, this tranquility was not destined to last. The winds of change were blowing, carrying with them whispers of unrest and the yearning for freedom. The oppressive regime in West Pakistan had unleashed its might upon the innocent people of East Pakistan. The beautiful land of Bengal was being ravaged by the brutal Pakistani army. One fateful night, the nightmare became a reality. The peaceful silence of Moinal's village was shattered by the deafening roar of gunfire and the terrifying screams of villagers. The Pakistani army, driven by an insatiable thirst for power, descended upon the village, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. Homes were razed to the ground, families torn apart, and innocent lives lost. The once vibrant village was now a haunting reminder of the brutal reality of war. The air, once filled with the sweet scent of jasmine, now reeked of gunpowder and death. Amidst this chaos, Moinal found himself facing the ruins of his life, his heart heavy with grief and anger. The brutal attack on his village ignited a fire in Moinal's heart, a burning desire to fight for his homeland, for his people, for freedom. The image of his ravaged village, the cries of his fellow villagers echoed in his ears, urging him to act. Leaving behind his family and his life as he knew it, Moinal decided to join the Mukti Bahini, the brave freedom fighters of Bangladesh. The journey was fraught with danger. Moinal, along with many other young men, crossed the border into neighboring India, seeking refuge and a chance to train for the fight ahead. He knew the path he had chosen was perilous, but his resolve was unwavering. He was ready to sacrifice everything for the liberation of his motherland. In the training camps of India, Moinal underwent rigorous training, his body hardening, his resolve strengthening with each passing day. He learned the art of warfare, how to handle weapons, how to strategize, and most importantly, how to fight for a cause greater than himself. The training was tough, but Moinal persevered, driven by the dream of a free Bangladesh. He knew that each bead of sweat, each muscle ache brought him one step closer to his ultimate goal, to liberate his homeland from the clutches of oppression. Months passed, and Moinal transformed from a simple farmer into a skilled and fearless freedom fighter. The training had honed his skills, but it was the fire in his heart, the burning desire for freedom, that made him a formidable force. He was ready to return to his beloved homeland, not as a helpless villager, but as a soldier of the Mukti Bahini. Under the cover of darkness, Moinal and his team crossed the river, their hearts pounding with anticipation and a hint of trepidation. They were back in their homeland, but it was a different world now, a world cloaked in fear and uncertainty. But they were not alone. The spirit of resistance was alive and strong, fueled by the dream of a free Bangladesh. Moinal, now a seasoned fighter, participated in numerous covert operations, disrupting enemy lines, gathering intelligence, and inspiring hope in the hearts of his fellow countrymen. He became a beacon of hope, a symbol of resistance against the tyranny that had gripped his nation. His courage was contagious, his determination an inspiration to those around him. One night, under the veil of a moonless sky, Moinal and his team received orders for a daring mission to attack a Pakistani military encampment. The mission was fraught with danger, but Moinal, with his heart filled with courage and determination, didn't hesitate for a moment. He knew the risks, yet he was prepared to lay down his life for the cause he held so dear. The night was thick with tension as Moinal and his comrades stealthily approached the enemy camp. The element of surprise was on their side, and they fought with the ferocity of cornered tigers. Gunfire erupted, piercing the stillness of the night, followed by the deafening explosions of grenades. Moinal, a whirlwind of courage, led the charge, his heart thundering in his chest. In the heat of the battle, as bullets whizzed past him, Moinal felt a sharp, searing pain in his chest. He had been shot, His comrades, their faces etched with worry, rushed to his side, but Moinal, with a weak smile on his lips, urged them to carry on. "Don't stop for me," he whispered, his voice hoarse with pain. "Go, free our motherland." These were his last words, words that echoed the unwavering spirit of a true patriot. News of Moinal's sacrifice spread like wildfire, his name etched in the hearts of his comrades and his countrymen. His mother, upon hearing the news of her son's demise, shed tears of immeasurable grief, yet her heart swelled with pride. Her son, her Moinal, had given his life for a noble cause, for the freedom of his motherland. Weeks later, the joyous news erupted across the land. Bangladesh was free. The Pakistani army had surrendered, and Bangladesh had finally achieved its hard-earned independence. The sacrifices of countless freedom fighters like Moinal had borne fruit. The nation was free. In the newly independent Bangladesh, Moinal became a symbol of unwavering patriotism, his name forever etched in the annals of the nation's history. A monument was erected in his village, a testament to his courage and sacrifice, a reminder to future generations of the cost of freedom. Moinal, the young farmer who had once dreamt of a peaceful life, had become a legend, his name synonymous with courage, sacrifice, and the unwavering spirit of Bangladesh. He may have left this world, but his story, his bravery, continues to inspire, reminding us all of the indomitable spirit that resides within each one of us.